stop. Don't throw away that rose just yet. It may look completely dead, no leaves, no flowers, and dry, lifeless stems. But what if I told you it's still alive? Most gardeners make one costly mistake that kills a rose that could have fully recovered. Today, I'll show you 6 powerful natural fixes that can wake up a struggling rose and help it grow again. And the final tip is so simple that most people completely overlook it. Let's find out if your rose still has a second chance. Quick rose health test. Before adding any fertilizer, you need to know whether your rose is actually alive. This simple test takes less than 10 seconds and can save you weeks of frustration. Choose one of the thickest canes near the base of your rose. Using your fingernail or a clean knife, gently scrape away a tiny section of the outer bark. Don't cut deeply, you're only removing the thin outer layer. Now look carefully at the tissue underneath. If you see bright green, slightly moist wood, that's fantastic news. Your rose is alive. It may be dormant, stressed, or recovering from heat, drought, pests, or transplant shock, but it still has living tissue capable of producing new growth. If the inside looks brown, dry, or brittle, don't panic yet. Move a little farther down the same cane and test again. The upper portions often die back, while the lower section remains healthy. Continue checking until you reach the base. The moment you discover healthy green tissue, you've found your recovery point. Now take a pair of clean pruning shears and remove every dead section above the highest green area. Make each cut just above an outward-facing bud at a slight angle. This simple step prevents the plant from wasting energy trying to support dead wood and redirects its resources toward healthy new shoots. Many gardeners skip this step and immediately start feeding the plant. That's a mistake. A stressed rose responds much better when dead growth has already been removed. Now your rose is ready. Let's begin with the first natural remedy, and it's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Fertilizer 6, banana peel tea, the kitchen secret most gardeners use the wrong way. Almost everyone has heard the advice to bury banana peels around a rose bush. While that sounds like a great idea, there's one major problem. It works far too slowly. A whole banana peel needs weeks, sometimes even months, to decompose before its nutrients become available. But a struggling rose needs help now, not next season. Instead, turn those banana peels into a simple liquid fertilizer. Take 2 or 3 fresh banana peels and chop them into small pieces. Place them in a container with about 1 gallon of water and let the mixture sit in a warm location for 2 to 3 days. Stir it once each day. After soaking, strain out the liquid. You now have a homemade banana peel tea. Banana peels contain potassium, an important nutrient that supports strong stems, healthy plant growth, and flower development. While potassium isn't the only nutrient roses need, supplying it as part of balanced care can help support recovery. Before applying the tea, lightly water dry soil so the roots can absorb moisture more evenly. Then slowly pour the banana tea around the drip line of the rose, not directly against the main stem. Use this treatment about once every week or 2 during active growth. As the days pass, watch carefully around the base of the plant. Tiny reddish buds or fresh green shoots are encouraging signs that your rose is beginning to recover. This simple homemade remedy costs almost nothing and gives those leftover banana peels a useful second life. But the next natural treatment is one that many experienced rose growers quietly rely on whenever they want stronger new canes and healthier growth. Fertilizer 5, alfalfa tea, the hidden secret for stronger rose growth. If your rose has stopped growing and refuses to produce new shoots, this natural fertilizer may be exactly what it needs. Alfalfa tea has been used by experienced rose gardeners for years because it supports vigorous new growth without relying on harsh chemical fertilizers. Making it is simple. Add a generous handful of alfalfa pellets or alfalfa meal to a bucket of water and let it soak for 2 to 3 days. Stir the mixture once a day, then strain the liquid before using it. Water the tea slowly around the base of your rose so it reaches the root zone. Alfalfa contains natural plant compounds, including triacontanol, which has been studied for its ability to encourage plant growth under the right conditions. Combined with proper sunlight, watering, and pruning, it can help stressed roses recover more effectively. Apply alfalfa tea once every 2 to 3 weeks during the growing season. With patience and consistent care, you may soon notice fresh reddish shoots emerging from the base of the plant, a strong sign that your rose is beginning to grow again. And the next natural remedy works even faster on weak, pale leaves. Fertilizer 4, Epsom salt, the quick boost for greener, healthier leaves. Has your rose finally started growing again, but the new leaves look pale or weak? Before buying an expensive fertilizer, try checking if your rose could benefit from magnesium. Magnesium is an essential nutrient that helps plants produce chlorophyll, allowing leaves to capture sunlight and create the energy needed for healthy growth and future blooms. Mix 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt with 1 gallon, about 4 liters of water, until it dissolves completely. Water the solution around the base of the plant, or lightly spray the leaves during the cool morning or evening hours. Avoid applying it in the hot afternoon sun. Use this treatment only once every few weeks during the growing season. When used appropriately as part of balanced rose care, it can support healthier green foliage and stronger growth. But if your rose is struggling because of transplant shock or heat stress, the next natural remedy may help support recovery even more. Fertilizer 3, Seaweed Tea, the root recovery secret. If your rose has suffered from heat, drought, or transplant shock, feeding the leaves alone won't solve the problem. Healthy roots are the foundation of a healthy rose, and that's where seaweed tea can help. Seaweed is packed with trace minerals and naturally occurring plant compounds that support root development and help plants recover from environmental stress. If you're using liquid seaweed or kelp extract, simply mix it according to the label directions. Water the solution around the base of the rose, and if the product allows, lightly spray the leaves as well. Apply it every 1 to 2 weeks while the plant is recovering. As the roots become stronger, your rose is better able to absorb water and nutrients, leading to healthier leaves, stronger stems, and fresh new shoots. Give it a little time, stay consistent with watering, and you'll often begin to see steady improvement. But the next natural fertilizer doesn't feed the rose directly. It feeds the living soil that helps every nutrient work even better. Number 2, compost tea. Build healthy soil for stronger roses. A rose can only be as healthy as the soil it grows in. Even the best fertilizer won't do much if the soil is lacking beneficial microorganisms. That's why compost tea is one of the best natural ways to support long-term rose health. It helps improve soil biology and provides a gentle source of nutrients that roots can absorb over time. To make it, place a shovel of finished compost into a bucket of water and let it steep for 24 to 48 hours, stirring occasionally. Strain the liquid if needed, then slowly pour it around the base of your rose. Use only well-aged compost to avoid harming the plant. Apply compost tea every 2 to 3 weeks during the growing season. Over time, healthier soil can support stronger roots, greener leaves, and better overall plant growth. But the number 1 remedy goes a step further. It helps the beneficial microbes in your soil work even harder, making every other natural fertilizer in this video more effective. Fertilizer 1, Blackstrap Molasses, the secret that makes everything work better. Here's the final and most underrated natural remedy. Unlike the others, blackstrap molasses doesn't primarily feed the rose, it feeds the beneficial microbes living in your soil. These tiny organisms help break down organic matter and make nutrients easier for roots to absorb. When soil life is healthy, your rose can make better use of the fertilizers you apply. Mix 1 tablespoon of unsulfured blackstrap molasses with 1 gallon, about 4 liters, of warm water until it dissolves completely. Slowly pour the solution around the base of your rose once every 3 to 4 weeks during the growing season. Avoid using more than recommended. Used alongside the other natural remedies in this video, molasses helps create a healthier soil environment that supports stronger roots and healthier growth over time. Be patient and stay consistent. A rose that looks hopeless today can often surprise you with fresh green shoots and beautiful blooms just a few weeks later. Sometimes, all it needs is the right care at the right time.